you're planning on coming here, or if you're planning on studying here, let's say for your master's, right? The best thing that you can do, first of all, and I think this is one I overlooked, the best thing you can do is just go on YouTube, go on whatever you have, whatever website is there, just learn a little bit of Chinese just to get you by, you know what I'm saying? Just to get you by, because oh my God, language is such a barrier.
I didn't actually choose China. Yeah, I didn't choose China. I choose other countries, okay? But you know, to me and to where everything is, China actually comes to be the option I should actually go for, like with no choice.
Hello, my name is Precious. I'm from Botswana and I'm studying biological engineering in Hawaii.
Hello everyone, my name is Timmy.
My experience with studying, the first semester I did it online, which is not a very good experience. This is why I decided to come for my second semester here, right? And it's somewhat better in the sense that you get to interact with the lectures more, but language is still a barrier.
So actually being in China is actually good. It's actually not my major, my major place to be, but based on how the whole situation of how the whole thing is, you just have to find yourself right here. But actually I must say it's actually been cool here.
So yeah, that is the main issue with me for studying. But once you're here, I guess once you learn the language, it becomes better.
With the few months I've actually been here, and I must say it's been good, even though the whole rules and times right here, it's actually not that cool. But I must say it's still cool at some side, because there is anywhere you are, you must actually have an advantage and there must be a disadvantage. So you just have to adapt yourself with the way it comes. So I must say it's really nice so far.
More opportunities, I guess, because of more schools. It has a lot of schools, so more opportunities. It's just easier to get a scholarship here than any other place. Was it my first choice? No.
I didn't actually choose China. Yeah, I didn't choose China. I choose other countries, okay? But you know, to me and to where everything is, China actually comes to be the option I should actually go for, like with no choice.
It wasn't my last choice either, right? It was in the works, just that it wasn't my first choice, but it's easier. That is what motivated me.
So that is why I have to, end up coming here and to study my master's degree. So other countries are actually there which I actually wish to go to, but based on how things are, I have to come here. So that's what I can actually say. It's nothing like being motivated or something. It's just based on how the whole situation of things come out.
Canada, UK, USA, and then China. Honestly, I was looking for, the thing is, it's not even about the big countries. I was looking for an English-speaking country, because yes, when you come to China, you have to learn the language, because majority of the people don't speak English. Remember, it's currently 2023, right? So COVID. So I could say the application process is a little bit complex than before then, though it's now loosening, but I applied obviously last year and it was a little bit complex. The application process is quite tedious and very expensive.
About the application process of studying in China, it was quite not hard for me. It was quite not hard for me, I must say. It was quite not hard for me. I actually did the whole processing myself, and with some guidance from my friend of mine that have actually been in China for some years, like 6-7 years now. So the whole processing have actually been so cool, doing them myself, like doing the whole applications myself.
In the sense that you have to do your medicals, you have to do like the application fees, getting your visas and everything there. But for the most part of it, it's a little bit, it's quite pricey. It's quite pricey for somebody who doesn't work. It's quite pricey for just any person. When you use an agent, it's quite expensive, because you have to pay the agent like 2,500 USD. just that for the agent. Your medical fees would cost somewhere around maybe $100. There's the application fees, which was like maybe $400. Yeah, the applications and $400, and then $200. Of which I don't know why I pay that $200 to this point, but yeah, it's like quite like some expenses. Yeah, it is expensive if you use an agent, but then again, they are the ones that are more like, they know which schools have openings, which it just takes the load off, right? It takes the load off of, though you have to prepare the documents yourself, like the statement of motivation, they help you with that, but it just takes the load off.
There are requirements actually that you have to go through, like you have to give in for the whole application. And I must say, those requirements, let me just list a little of these requirements for you guys. The PPC, that's the police character, getting your visa, getting your documents, like your transcript, your recommendations letters and stuff like that.
The challenge that I had for the most part of it was while I was applying for my criminal record, they have to state why exactly I needed this. Was it for school? They didn't take that, right? So when you submit that to the consulate, or when you try to submit, they'll tell you that it's not filled properly, because that part wasn't filled per se. So I had to go back and had that fixed. But apart from that, no, I had a smooth ride, and it wasn't even that. I was just trying to get my ducks in a row, just so I don't have any complications when I come here and I have to submit all those documents. Because when you do come here, you have to submit the hard copies of those documents. Yeah.
But where I can say I actually had an issue was the areas of getting the visa done. That's the place I must actually talked about. That's actually been an issue. When you're being delayed of some things, or bringing some unnecessary requirements off just for you to get the visa. But nevertheless, it's actually went so fine and well.
I cannot say that for other countries, but I can say for my country, it's not so much as easy, but they have protocols, and everything you need is on the website. So what you just need is to read the website, because they have, like, if you're applying for this visa, X1 visa, I believe that's the visa for school, right? This is what you need, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And then the only downside that I had in this case is that in the website, they didn't state that you needed your COVID certificate for the application. So while I got there, I had to go back and look for my COVID certificate and then submit the papers, because that one is a must.
But one thing about it is that it's actually based on your country and the kind of people you mix with. So if in my country, if you have the money, it's not gonna be very much required, like a more challenge for you. It's actually gonna go so well and so smoothly.
If you're planning on coming here, or if you're planning on studying here, let's say for your masters, right? The best thing that you can do, first of all, and I think this is one I overlooked, the best thing you can do is just go on YouTube, go on whatever you have, whatever website is there, just learn a little bit of Chinese just to get you by, you know what I'm saying? Just to get you by, because, oh my God, language is such a barrier.
So the advice I'm actually going to give to anybody coming right here to China is just be rest assured that anything that comes your way, try to accept it, and be well prepared. Be well prepared, both financially, both mentally. You have to be smart also, and the kind of people you actually move with. So that's just it. And one thing I must say to you is, like, someone must be focused. What you are here to do, be here to do it.
Language is so important. You need to learn a few phrases for you to get by, but at the same time, I feel like you need to be financially prepared because of exchange rates and everything, and then you're going to experience culture shock, obviously. So you need to prepare yourself mentally for that,
and just be prepared for the worst. That's it.
Go on YouTube, go on the news, just find out about life in China. That helps you. Yeah, they can watch videos like this. They can watch videos like this.